on this. As you know, Rashad, like this is Black History Month, and we're doing the end of each show this month. We're going to be talking about a Black achievement that many people don't know about. So, for example, a lot of people know about Jackie Robinson, know about Hank Aaron, know about Willie Mays, know about like who was another one? Jesse Owens,
right?
And you know, even Tommy Smith and John Carlos in the next 68 Olympics. A lot of us know about that.
Right.
A lot of us know about Muhammad Ali. A lot of us know about Jim Brown. But we're going to touch upon I call the little known sports Black history moments where I think it's neat, like once people get to know and get to educate themselves more on Black achievement in sports, first Black achievement in sports, then I think it'd be really cool. So I'm gonna start off with it, and we're gonna give two. If you can only have one, that's fine too. So
okay.
I'm gonna start, and Dwayne will follow, and then you'll cap things off, Sean.
Okay.
So my first Black history moment here I have is Debi Thomas. So some people don't know who Debi Thomas is, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's old school right there.
It's very old school because in 1986, I was 13 years old in 1986. So in 1986, she became the first African-American figure skater to win the women's title at the U.S. Figure Skating Championships. And she later went on to become the first African-American to win a medal at the Winter Olympics. So I remember Debi Thomas when I remember watching with my dad because I got my love of sports from my father. Rest in peace. And so he sat us, I remember him hearing about this. He sat my brother and I down because you don't care about figure skating, right? In the Winter Olympics, you care about hockey. If you care about the Winter Olympics, you care about hockey and skiing.
Yeah.
And later on, like, what you call that when you skate around the rink, like, what you call that? It's not rollerblading, obviously. It's like rollerblading on ice.
What is the speed skate? Is it speed skating?
Speed skating, yeah. It's later on it became speed skating. I became interested in speed skating. But anyway, the point is I remember my dad sitting us down, and my mom, who does not follow sports whatsoever, she came in the room. She's like, "Who's this Black girl on TV?" And so we watched her, and that's Debi Thomas. So 1986. And now you have this young lady, now I forget her name. Oh, God. I saw in the commercial today, she's like a teenager. But she's the next Black skating prodigy. She's American. I'll put up her name in a minute while you.
Oh, wow, okay.
But anyway, I don't want to waste the time. But the point is that she's the next one in line of great potential great Black African American skater. And so this next person, some of us know about, some of us don't. But some of us take him for granted. Jack Johnson, boxing. First Black heavyweight boxing champion when he defeated James Jeffries in 1910. And so basically, just quick background, Jeffries talked some shit to Johnson, saying that he was, quote, going into this fight for the sole purpose of proving that a white man is better than a Negro. But in the 15th round of their match, for those those folks who know, who box historians, Jack Johnson knocked his ass out and handed Jeffries the first loss of his career. So basically, that led to what people tried to find the Great White Hype, and there was a movie. And for those who know, called The Great White Hype, played by James Earl Jones, the great James Earl Jones. I think it was the early 1970s.
Yeah.
That where he portrayed, I don't know if he portrayed Jack Johnson himself or Jack Johnson-like character. But the point is that they had the last scene of the movie where, this white boxer there in Cuba, where incidentally, where Jack Johnson lost his title to the Great White Hope, not Great White Hype, Great White Hope. Where they kept the crowd was counting down 1, 2, 3. This is in Cuba. All these white folks eager for Jack Johnson to lose his crown, or what's his name's James Earl Jones's character. So what really infuriated those same fans was that Jack Johnson was not shy about keeping company with white women.
But not at all.
He was not shy about that. To the point where they had a law that he was convicted on that prevented such a thing from happening. But since they crossed state lines, you know, they travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That became a federal offense. And so they acquitted him not too long ago. They pardoned him not too long ago, long after his death, obviously. But that's how they got him. It's kind of sounding similar to how they got Al Capone on tax evasion. They couldn't get him on the real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They got him on tax evasion. That's kind of that's what kind of happened to Jack Johnson. They got him on his love of white women.
His love of white women. I swear.
Yeah, that's how they got him. But the point is that he's the first Black champion, African American heavyweight champion of the world, and that led to the likes of Joe Louis, who's a distant cousin of mine, and a few others like Ezra Charles. They got a street named after him in Cincinnati, Ezra Charles, and as well as a few others. So, and later Muhammad Ali. So, it started the succession of Black heavyweight champions of the world. So, props to Jack Johnson and props to Debbie Thomas before that. So, D, I'll give you the floor.